Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. It is going to be my June update for the Partners in Cream project pan that was created by Steph and Delin. I will have both of those ladies linked in my description box down below. Highly recommend going to check them out, as well as everybody else who is participating in this project. You can always search the hashtag Partners in Cream project pan, and there will be literal days worth of content for you to binge watch. If you are new to this project, the rules are quite simple. No powders allowed. Everything else is fair game. So within this project, we are focused on our cream and liquid products throughout our beauty collection, which are more likely to go bad more quickly. I have 7 products that I have been working on. I do have 2 products which will be rolling out today, so I have 2 products to replace those, and I'm super excited about it. If you're interested in my updates, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel and you like project painting content or just chit-chatting about makeup, I'd love if you'd consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's jump into the video. All right, you guys, as always, we will start in order that these products have been in this project, and we are going to start with a product that has been in not only since the introduction of this year, but the introduction of last year's Partners in Cream project pan. That is my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade By the Pound. So I carried this over into this project this year in hopes that I could finish this product off. I have made progress this year, and I do feel like I reached this quite a decent amount this past month just to top the lids. So I'm hoping progress photos will show that. We are really just getting to that outer layer, but I still feel like there's months left to go for this product. So this weighed 13 grams at the introduction. It still weighs 13 grams today. My first rollout is a product that has been in since the introduction. It is my iconic London liquid bronzer in the shade Golden Hour. And when I rolled this in, this weighed 15 grams. It weighed 10 grams last update, and it does weigh 6 grams today as an empty. I literally can't squeeze any more product out, and I really ended up getting the most use out of this product using it as like an all over liquid bronzer. So the last couple of times that I used this, I was mixing this with my Jaclyn Hill liquid highlight, and I was putting it all over my chest, and I really liked the way that that looked. This kind of gave me like Vita Liberata body blur vibes, and I was like, dang, I feel like maybe I want to purchase another iconic London liquid bronzer to keep doing that. I am going to try doing the same thing with my Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy drops and see if I like the result just the same, because actually the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy drops are a better value, but this is officially an empty, which is so exciting that I have a bronzer empty this year, and it is a liquid bronzer nevertheless. All right, this next product has been in since the April update, and it is this nail polish right here. This is going to be my second rollout. I rolled this in April, and I told myself I wanted to use this 5 times. I believe I was at 3 total uses last update, and I did reach for this an additional 3 times. I think every single time on my toenails. There may have been 1 time that I used this on my fingernails, but this weighed 54 grams when I rolled this in April, 53 grams last update, and it does weigh 52 grams today. This is, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, my air just came on, so I'm gonna turn it off. Hopefully I remember to turn it back on before I leave for work. But I know I'll get some more use out of this summer. I really enjoy this shade specifically on my toenails because it's this really bright, vibrant, hot pink. But I do have a different nail polish I'm going to roll in its place, another summery nail polish that I believe I'm also going to give myself a 5-use goal on. In April, I also decided to start working on some of my fragrance samples and just kind of try and cycle through some of these. So last update, I had 4 fragrance samples. I had Floor Missing Person, which I have not yet completed. I have about half of this left. I have Herrick Dirty Coconut, which is officially an empty. The Herrick line just is not a favorite for me, but this one will be rolling out. I also have Golden Nectar by Nest, which is about a third of the way gone. I still have about 2/3 left of that. And then I should have finished this one, but I did not. It is the Skylar Clean Beauty Capri Summer. I know this will be an empty next update. I have maybe a third left of use on that, but I will be rolling in 2 additional fragrance samples. So these are the 2 additional that I'll be working on. The first one is Hot the Ibiza, and then Exceptional Because You Are and I don't know what brand, I'm not sure of the brand. I placed an order on FragranceNet and they sent a bunch of samples with the order that I ordered. So each of these have about 2/3 left of the product left, hoping next update I'll have a couple more little fragrance empties. I do have quite a few full-size fragrances that are newer to my collection that I've really been enjoying using as well, but I do want to make it through my little mini fragrance sample collection, just because I feel like my mini fragrance samples, like that collection, can get a little bit overwhelming. It feels like I have so many, so I want to make sure that I'm moving those out of my collection as well. That brings me to a disappointing update. My ColourPop lip pencil, in collaboration with Barbie, this was the shade Golden Beach. I replaced this lip pencil last update. I replaced my Kylie lip pencil. I do not reach for lip liners organically, so I need them to be in a project in order for me to have that motivation and encouragement to reach for them, but I've only reached for this one time since rolling this in. So this weighed 6 grams last update. It still weighs 6 grams today. I'm not really sure of what my goal is going to be. I don't think I'll finish this by the end of the year by any means. Maybe my goal should just be to get to the top of the P in ColourPop, so like get through this much of the product. It is a really beautiful, like Your Lips But Better, just like nude, kind of mid-toned nude, a little bit more cool toned. I really like the shade. I just never remember to wear a lip liner. This next product I am super excited about. It is my YSL lip stain. I rolled this in last update as well. It's the Tatouage Couture matte stain in the shade 22. It is what's on my lips today, and I gave myself a goal of reaching for this 40 total times. I did reach for it 7 out of those 40 times this past month, putting me at 7 out of 40 uses. I hope you'll be able to see there is some windowing right here. This is an older lip product in my collection, so really I just want to get use out of this during the season that I know I will get the most use out of it. I'm very curious to see what 40 uses will look like and how much of the product will still be left after 40 uses. I don't know if it'll be possible for me to finish this product this year. I have been loving this more like bright lip, so I've been having a lot of fun reaching for this, and I'd like to reach for this at least 13 times so I can be at half of my uses by the next update. I think that will be my goal, 13 total uses. It's a pretty easy product to reach for. I've been doing coral looks a lot as well as neutral looks, and it really matches both. So I feel good about 7 uses, and there's been many times that I have reapplied as well, and those don't count towards my uses. So 7 days I have reached into this product, which actually makes me really happy, because I feel like, knowing how I usually am with like brighter lip products, sometimes I struggle to reach them. So I feel like 7 is actually really good for me. And then the last product to update you on before we get into the 2 products that we will be rolling in is another product that I rolled in last update. It is this gloss from Ofra. It is in the shade BRB, and I have taken the stopper out since last updating you guys. This lip gloss is a little bit stickier, so it kind of coats the walls. So I don't know if I have like the most accurate line markings. This is approximately where we were last update. This is where we are at this update, and this weighed 28 grams last update. It does weigh 25 grams today. This is a really beautiful gloss, and I did kind of neglect this gloss a bit since rolling this in, just because I was really trying to focus on some other glosses in my collection that were close to being done. But if I look inside of this, there is like really not much at all left. It's really just like what's coating the walls. So I'm almost certain that this will be an empty for the next update, which will be super exciting. I feel like I've made really great progress in my gloss collection and just using up some of my older glosses, some of my glosses that were really close to being complete. So I'm really excited about my progress there, and hopefully this will be an empty come the next update. That brings us to the 2 products we will be rolling in. So up first, we need to replace my nail polish, and I will be replacing it with another nail polish, and we are gonna go with this bright lime green shade. This is from Nails Inc, and it is in the shade Night Riders Street. This is what it looks like. It is a bright, vibrant lime green, and I love neons. Like I love a neon, especially in the summertime, so I cannot wait to put this on my toes. I'm sure I'll wear it as a fingernail polish at some point as well. My goal is just to reach for this 5 times. I'm just trying to cycle through my nail polish collection a little bit better, maybe find polishes that I don't love as much as I used to and declutter those as I'm cycling through, but I'm very excited to roll this in and get some use out of that. And then to replace my iconic London liquid bronzer, I'm actually going to be going with a liquid blush this time around. And I'm going to roll in my Danielle Sandler watercolor gel cheek color in the shade Nectar. I have worked on this in many a project before, and this seems to be the liquid blush that just never ends. I have felt like I've been so close to finishing this blush for over a year at this point in time. And it's a favorite blush. It's been one of the blushes that I'm like unofficially trying to pan in my head as well, like even when it's not been something that I'm actively working on. So my goal is to empty this off, finish it out. I think it is possible within just a couple of months, because I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but I am right down basically at the end of this label right here. Now my packaging is flawed and the product does not come out of the tip anymore. It really comes out the sides, so it's a little bit messier to use as well. I really like this shade. It's a really beautiful neutral peach shade. It is perfect for like mixing with a blush that might be a little bit too bright. It's also just really beautiful on its own as like a natural flush to the cheeks. This is definitely something I would consider purchasing again at some point in time, but we gotta finish this one first. So goal will be to empty this up. I am hoping that this will be empty by at the latest the September update, but we shall see. After that though, you guys, that is going to wrap it up for today's update for my Partners in Cream project pan. It is hard to believe we are almost halfway through the year. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch today's video and for supporting my channel as you always do. Leave me your comments down below. Let me know what cream or liquid products you guys have recently finished off. Other than that, I will catch you guys in my next video. Thanks, bye.